실시간 스트리밍이 시작되었습니다. 반갑습니다. 와우. 제가 몇 명이 있는 건가요? 제 눈으로 지금 보이는 게 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯. 와. 제가 꽃다오 부다뷰 PADI CDC 센터에서 근무한 지가 지금 13년 정도 됐습니다. 참 변화도 많았고 또 전 세계를 커버해요. 러시아 분들만 저희가 좀 힘들고 나머지는 거의 다 커버하고, 요즘 또 뜨는 마켓이 어딘지 아세요? 인도 마켓이에요. 인도 마켓. 인도 분들이 자주 들어오십니다. 배우러. 초보 코스도 그렇고 또 프로페셔널 과정도 그렇고. 그런 웨스턴 마켓도 있고 또 중국 마켓도 있고 일본 팀도 있고 저희 한국 팀도 있고 이렇게 돌아가요. 그리고 또 프로 과정은 저희가 좀 분할돼서 프로 과정은 다이브 캐리어. 우리 마크스 오카 선생님 저하고 뭐 13년간의 인연이죠. 저 여기서 처음에 일하게 해주셨던 분인데 마크스 오카 선생님의 다이브 캐리어 팀도 있고요. 그다음에 또 우리 중국 팀의 얀 코스 다이렉터하고 저하고 또 만들어가는 동양팀 프로 과정도 있습니다. 프로팀도 있습니다. 다이브 마스터는 제가 중국 학생분들하고 한국 학생님들하고 이렇게 통합을 해서 강의를 시작한 지 3년째고요. 오늘 참 바쁘네요. 아침에 IGC 또 프레젠테이션 하고, 오픈워터 프레젠테이션 하고, 또 이번에 또 해야 될 거는 다이브 마스터 코스 중에 다이브 사이트 셋 앤 매니지먼트라는 부분을 진행할 겁니다. 근데 양해의 말씀을 구해야 되는 거는 지금 이 교실에 중국 후보생님, 다이브 마스터 후보생님도 계시기 때문에 언어를 좀 바꿔야 될 것 같습니다. 다행히 여기도 계신 한국 다이브 마스터 후보생님들도 영어를 좀 할 줄 알아서 변변치 않지만 중학교 수준으로 최대한 노력해서 영어로 강의를 해보도록 하겠습니다. 오케이. 반갑습니다. 다이브 마스터 코스에 오신 걸 환영합니다. 영어로 해야지. Welcome. Thank you for my course. Today we're going to learn about in the dive master course have a skills. One of the skill number one, dive size, set and management. Yeah. During dive master course, why we have to learn dive size, set and management? Do you think? Yeah. Yeah. When you become a dive master, easy job for a dive master. Take a fun dive. Take a fun divers, right? Bring to them to the dive site, show to them the whale sharks, and they will happy, and then they will give you some tip. And also you can get some money, right? That is part of dive master job. So very important if you're not organized, if you're not set it up before, customer will not happy. For example, customer come to you and then they said, I want to dive in tomorrow. Yeah? Where we going? I am advanced certification diver. Where we going tomorrow? What is good? What is the sequence for when we diving? Yeah? They will asking to you many things. Yeah? Can you answer to them now? Because you already done long time dive master training and you saw many times our dive master working. So maybe you can do, right? Yeah, easy. Buddha is easy because we already have organization. already we have rules. We already managed whole fun dives. We have a system already, right? For example, a day before 5 p.m., one of our Western dive master team leader, they were writing the fun diving schedule for tomorrow, right? The morning where we're going, afternoon where we're going, every 2 days, where we a night diving site, yeah. And then also we already have schedule, right? In the morning we're leaving from the dive shop 7:30, come back from the diving 12 o'clock, and then afternoon diving 12:30, and then come back from the dive site maybe 4 or 5 p.m. And then night diving every 2 days, 5:30, leaving from our shop, right? Yeah, we already have a system. But one of our Western dive master team, they're writing and decide of tomorrow diving site. You already have a 1 month experience. Do you have any complaint about the decide diving site? Maybe, I want to go to Chungpong tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Why we go to Satakut, right? You wouldn't have any complaint about that?
Okay.
Oh, if you okay, they did very good job. Yeah? How about you? How about you? How about you? Tell me something.
I have no complaint.
You don't complain? That means they did very good job. Yeah? How about you?
Here we don't complain, but there is some reason.
What kind of complaint and what kind of reason?
Like,
Can you speak a little bit loudly?
Like when they, it's already decided the site,
Mm-hmm.
but during in the boat they changed it suddenly, and they didn't tell me. Just share with Western.
Yeah.
So
That is. Yeah, I understand. Sorry about that. I understand. That is not good situation, right? Why they change suddenly on the boat? Because we already tell to our customer, right? But yeah, and then my customer not happy, and then also they are not share idea about to you, because I have a customer, but Western dive master team, they are not talking to you when we change, and then suddenly we know, oh, I already finished my briefing for twins, for example, but they moved to White Rock. Wow, the customer maybe sometime they will not happy, right? Because they decide that diving site and then they pay. But if they want to change, have to ask for us first. And then we have to ask to our customers. If customers say okay, we can change. But if customer not okay, oh, that's going to be a big problem, right? A lot of complaint, maybe we have to refund the money for them, right? So that problem is our problem. But sometimes when you walk at other shop, have a problem like that. So what is the solution, do you think?
we can do that.
No. The first solution, from my experience, my opinion, we have to check a day before, right? We have rules. Before 6, if you have any problem about next day diving site, have to check in the office. Meet someone and then have to check. Oh, I have a rescue post. I need very shallow. Or I have a fun diver. I don't like to want to go there. And then we discuss and decide diving site and finish a day before. And then we don't need to change on the boat, right? Right? Because we already agreement, no need to change. But if have a weather change, maybe we can change. Yeah, we'll have to discuss all together about diving leader, and then diving leader have to tell the customer, right? Yeah. So best solution, we need to communication with our teams. Not even only our Korean team, Chinese team, whatever, have to communication if need something, right? Or day before, right? That's going to be a good solution. But when Western team make a plan about diving site a day before, why in the morning, for example, why in the morning Chumpon and Twins? Why? I want to go to Chumpon and Green Rock. I want to go to Chumpon and Southwest. That's going to be a perfect morning, right? Chumpon, first dive, second dive, Southwest. Ooh, valuable, right? But why? We cannot go to Southwest.
The too deep site is more dangerous.
Not really. From the Chumpon Pinnacle to Southwest Pinnacle, I think maybe take more 1 hour. So, but Southwest Pinnacle maximum depth just 23 or 24 something, right? We don't need to touch the bottom, right?
They have to prepare the afternoon.
Yes, our reason we need to prepare for afternoon diving trip, right? So time, we have a time limit, right? That's why they go to Twins. What else from the Chumpon? If we morning diving, go to Chumpon, yeah? And second dive, which diving site is good for everybody? Fun divers and courses divers, whatever. Which diving site good for you guys? Good for them, do you think? Twins. Oh yeah, Twins is the best site on the way back, right? So no, we can save petrol, we can save time, right? And other else? White rock, sure. Green rock, not bad. And red rock, it's okay. Yeah. And Junkyard. No, on the way back, Junkyard. If you teaching open water, yeah, for example, open water 2 dive, but we don't do it in the morning anyway. However, for example, right? Is the Junkyard good for the teaching, right? Yeah. Yeah. And other diving site? 3 rocks. Pottery. Mango Bay, too far, I think. Too far. Here is have a map. Kimpiwi, yes. No problem. White rock, Kimpiwi, something like that, yeah? So, where is Chumpon? Here is Chumpon. On the way back, in here, every diving site should be okay. We can save time and we can save petrol, right? And then, if in the next day, in the morning, when we go to the Southwest, what about second dive? Shark Island. Wow, most the fun site, right? Yeah, a lot of triggerfish. It's good. And Junkyard, yeah, not bad. And Buddha Point, Tuk-Tuk, yeah. Okay, but in the boat, 30% is fun diver, 70% is courses, student. Where is second dive? Anyway, flat side, not so deep, much better, right? But however, 70% fun divers, 30% student divers. Shark Island, yeah. So yeah, you can decide like this way. So we have to know what we have, right? How many open water, how many advanced, and then what they do, what kind of skill, yeah, and then how many fun diver, and then we can decide. And then should be everybody happy, right? But nowadays, our Buddha view about that, I don't know because I never dives. Do you have any complaint about that? Did you see why? Did you think why they signed that diving site? Even we have a lot of fun divers. Maybe sometime we have a lot of student divers. So next time, yeah. Now I don't ask you because you never think about that, right? But next time when you see the boat, think what they have. We have many teams and we have a scheduled boat, right? So as you know, open water, so you know already little about what they're doing, right? And then as you know, the deep diving and advanced something, you know already, right? And fun dive, how many fun divers, you have to check. And then come to the next day diving site and then see that was good decision or not, right? And then you can evaluate by yourself. And then also, if you walk here, you can discuss with them, right? Why you decide like this way? Use your brain. Yeah? Some Western looks like smart, but not like that. Okay? So must have a reason and must cover everyone happy. Okay? For example, when I have a few fun diving trip experience, Philippines, Anilao, and where? Palau. That was two diving location. I did diving with the resort, not riverboat. Yeah. But when that was my first time. Anilao was my first time. But I don't have any other information about diving site. I bring almost over than 20 customers to there. But I wasn't have any information about diving site and current, any. I wanted to speak with them, the local dive master and instructors. They will provide our fun diving. But they said, tomorrow, go to some. That is good for us, our student, our customer level of like this and this and this. So I need diving site, more flat and more something. But I couldn't get any information. My customer error, right? And also when I went to Palau, was same. I already tell them also totally 3 customers in the boat, at least 10 customers should have. So they just decide fun diving. It was strong enough current, or very strong. For example, here is mask. If I tilt my neck like this, my mask tries to go up. So I was like this, like a driving motorbike over 100 or 120 kilometers. was like that kind of current. Was like that kind of current. I never have experience about that, and they helpful. Because if you shock, your breathing not easy. But if you give 100% oxygen, they must give to them oxygen. We have 2 tanks, and we have oxygen provider, everything. Stupid. If you become a dive master, please do not like that. Okay? You already learned EFR, right? You already learned rescue course. Yeah? In the book, you can check, shock, what have to do in the EFR manual. Yeah? What have to do in the shock? Shock you have to do. Bring your EFR manual and check it now, please. There is have an EFR manual. In the end of the book, there is have some plan. 빨리 찾아봐. 이거 쇼크가 났는데 어떻게 해야 되는지 모르면 그거 가르치는 사람 바보 되는 거 아니에요. 쇼크 처치. 맨 뒤에 상황에 쇼크 처치, 쇼크 먹은 사람. 누가 보고 있나요? 좋아요만 하나 들어왔네요. 아무도 안 보시는 거 아닌가요? 좀 봐주세요. 쇼크치 어떻게 하나요? 산소. Similar situation. No have similar situation in there? No have similar situation in there? If not, you can check from the primary care shock management skills.
발작.
그러니까 발작이 왔으면 어떻게 해줘야 돼? 호흡곤란 및 발작. Too difficult breathing and shaking body. What do you have to do? 쇼크 관리하기 기술 있잖아요. 또 한번 열어봐요. 거기 그 페이지 열은 차이 페이지예요. 네, 거기 있잖아요. 그 산소 줘도 되는 거야? 어떻게 해야 되는 거야? 아, 산소를 찾지 말고 쇼크 처치를 찾으세요. 쇼크 처치를. 한번 쭉 읽어봐요.
건강에 반응이 없거나 무의식인 환자를 발견한 자세 그대로 치료한다.
예.
가능한 환자를 움직이지 않는다. 환자의 머리를 잡고 목이 움직이지 않도록 고정한다. 현지 기호에 맞춰서 환자의 체온을 일정한다. 환자를 기호로 바꿔주거나 폐활에 대한 노출에서 보여주고 머리를 잡고 목이 움직이지 않도록 고정한다. 현지 기호에 맞춰서 환자의 체온을 일정한다. 환자를 기호로 바꿔주거나 폐활에 대한 노출에서 보여주는 것을 소상이나 되지 않는지 의심되지 않는 경우 혈액이 신경 쪽으로 올 수 있도록 관리를 시도해주는 선생님부터 단계로 요청합니다.
끝이에요?
네.
좀 넘겨봐요. 다른 분들이 우리 후보생들이 공부하고 있으니까요. 조금만 기다리세요. 담배 한 대 피고 올게요. If you met the shock situation, what you going to do? What you will going to do? Mm-hmm.
Don't move the body and close the head.
Mm-hmm.
Don't move the neck.
Mm-hmm.
Cover his body to keep warm. Avoid the sun direct to the body.
What is the key point? What is the key point for the shock management? What is the key point? Yes, body temperature. Keep the body temperature normal. And what is the key point?
상태는 진정이 돌아올 때까지 정상적인 상태를 유지시켜주는 게 아니에요.
He already shook. How to keep the normal? I need your some answer. For example, why not? Why not? You can meet like that kind of situation, right? Someday, right? If you met that kind of situation, what are you going to do? You must have a plan, right? I need your plan. Please make your plan now. Cannot make a plan from the YouTube? Okay, I will tell you my plan. Okay? And then tonight, read EFR, shock management again. Full. Shock management again. Full. Yeah? If I met like that kind of situation, some customer finish diving, back to the boat, and then suddenly shock, shake body, and then very difficult to breathing, and then ribs, blue color, change to the blue color. Yeah? That I met that kind of situation. First, lay down for her. Okay. Second, ask to anyone bring oxygen and oxygen tool. And then legs up or down. Yeah, bring something or BCD whatever, and then legs up a little bit. And then blue color mean is she's cold, right? So bring some, take it off a little bit, wet suit. And then bring some dry clothes or towel, whatever. And then put over for her. Okay? And then hold the hand all the time and try to speak, you are okay. Okay? And then when oxygen arrives, ask to someone, adjust oxygen pool and oxygen tank. And then give her 100% oxygen. Before give her 100% oxygen, have to tell to her, this is oxygen, will helpful for you, for your breathing. And give her. And then hold her. And then try to talk, make her calm. During that time, someone must have to ask to captain. So ask to someone and tell to captain, we have a emergency situation. If other people needed to more diving, ask to another boat to come to pick me up, us, and then bring to her and hospital. Finish, right? You guys already learned EFR. You guys going to be a dive master. You must have an emergency plan on the boat. Okay? Plan on the boat. Okay? Okay? So, I did like that before. Someone has some problem with the jellyfish. Someday in the Chumpon Pinnacle, from the surface to the 5 meter, lot of jellyfish, and then going down, no problem. When they tried to going down, was no problem. But when they tried to going up, and then suddenly was panic. Many people think, and then come back, and then. But that jellyfish not so dangerous. Just stinky. Just sting, and then, how can I explain? Just a little bit pain, but some people, when they look lot of jellyfish, they scared, and then try to getting shocked. And what I did, I was finished diving, and then I just taking a coffee, having a coffee, and I watched that situation. I bring to her and lay down at the bottom of the boat. And then we was in the boat have a vinegar. Do you know that? We have vinegar. So I put a vinegar, give her oxygen. You know, oxygen, every case of shock, very helpful. And people also very feel safety when we give oxygen. Okay? So better idea, become an oxygen provider, diver. Specialty. You need to get oxygen provider specialty. You will learn more, many things. Okay? If you have oxygen provider specialty certification, no have problem with the code. For example, customer sue you when they go back home, sue you, they give me some oxygen provider specialty certification. Can you use oxygen? No. And then you will have a problem. That's why in the EFI course, rescue course, we just introduce oxygen. If you want to use oxygen properly, you need to certification. Okay? Cool? Yeah. So why we need to oxygen provider certification for your job, emergency situation? Cool? Tonight, I need your plan when emergency situation. But you guys' situation will be different each other. Okay? We already talked. but you guys' situation will be different each other. Okay, we already talking about shock, right? And your situation going to be a sting from the fish, maybe stonefish. Yeah? Your situation looks like decompression sickness, DCS. 감압병. Normal 감압병. Normal DCS. No, just normal DCS. Yeah? They 감압병. Normal DCS. No, just normal DCS. Yeah? They stay in there too long time. Over NDL. Okay, over NDL situation. And then they asking you, I'm tired, and then itching, something like that. And your situation, no. Your situation like a fast ascent. And they fast ascent. And they stop breathing. Oh! They stop breathing. Oh! Oh! Between both, we have to jump a lot of time, right? When you arrive at the pier, you have to jump to the boat, right? Jump to the boat, right? When they jump, they drop it, and then broken arm. We was had that kind of situation many times. Not many times, but sometimes. So I need your plan. What are you going to do on that time? Tomorrow we're going to talking about that. Cool? Yeah. Okay, next. We need to boat roster, right? What is the objective about this one? What reason?
Check the people when they finish diving. Check the people when they finish diving. They check the list of the.
So everybody go and everybody back. Make sure. Second reason. Who gonna use which tank? Or before arrive boat. So no need to argument and no need to problem. That's why we need this one. So you did the boatmaster job yesterday, right? You did very good job. Everybody come back alive. That is very good. I never complain about that. But before leaving from the dive site, you must check 100% sure. I mean, this one in boat. You must one by one, checking one by one. The boat review system cannot do one by one. So you have to check the reader. There was Sandra in there. And Robo, yeah. And who else?
Sandra. Shane.
Shane, yeah.
And
Robo, yeah. Yesterday not there. Tomo-san.
JP
and JP, right? So when you arrive to check who is the leader, that team, that everybody okay? Your team okay? Your team okay? And then give them responsibility, control their customer. This is good review style, but not 100% good one. If you go to the Australia, they check one by one. Some dive master, they not do diving. They just drop. And first diving, start time, ending time, start air, ending air. The air, like that. I can do more safety, right? But Korean organization thing about that show. And Palau, nobody do. Nobody do. But small boat, just one. But even that, like that, you have to check. Okay? Philippine on the boat, no Korean staff. Just local, my experience, just local dive master, they said. But they are not dive master, just local advanced diver. They finding very good small thing and fish. But they don't have any diving good plan conservative. Okay? You must have a plan by yourself. You must have a plan by yourself. It's your responsibility when you go to fun dive. But if strong dive shop control about that more strongly, customer, they will believe you. Safety. When you become a dive master, do well, please. Okay? And when you do dry master, supervising divers, what kind of type, how many type of supervising for fun divers? Yeah. You can supervising many people and you stay on the boat. You don't need to follow them, just stay on the boat and watching them. Or you can guide for them on the water. What is the better way? Do you think? Which one much better?
I think guiding
Guiding?
is more safe.
How many people maximum do you think? There is have a no maximum ratio, right? There is have a no ratio. You can bring to them as you can. But depend on your diverse skills and your experience, right? So you can, but just only 4 to 6. 6 is enough. If over 6, that's not a fun dive. Normally, if you do river boat trip, they bring to us 1 dive master and 6 customers normally, or 5 or 6, something like that. So you can earn money just little. But more safety, right? Because you can see everything. But more safety, right? Because you can see everything. But if you have a serious accident on the water, you cannot reach, not easy to reach to the mainland and emergency helicopter or whatever. That is the problem. But if you own the boat, you can easily contact with the hospital, whatever, because you have radio. Whatever you have a radio. So we use radio to the shore. Normal, someday I use sometime. Whatever. And then they answer because I can speak Thai. Yeah? So and then I speak with them. We have this kind of situation. Please please prepare evacuation. Please prepare evacuation. Bring some taxi and bring to the hospital, whatever. Yeah? Bring me some boat and we're going to evacuation. We can order like that. We can do, but if so easy to control this kind of situation, right? So better sometimes. So depend on situation, I think, but so better sometimes. So depend on situation, I think, but the positive things, dry master. The positive things, dry master, I will call dry master, okay? Wet master and dry master, easy to remember, right? So the positive things of the dry master, easy to contact with anyone. And you can see everyone if good visibility. Because master, easy to contact with anyone, and you can see everyone if good visibility, because you can see the bubbles. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Good. More safety. So strong control. One, you have to think about money also, right? Our Buddha view, no have commission or salary for dry master. That's why we do wet master everyone. I think everywhere hotel same. Even Philippines or Palau same. But I did advance to instructor course at Koh Samui with the school. That was PADI CDC Center 14 years ago. Yeah? They did very good job. And customer very happy. Because that diving show from the Samui, we have to go to Say Rock 1 week or 3 days. From the Samui to Say Rock 2 hours boating. So everything not easy, right? If you have a problem, we have to go back 2 hours, right? So everything is problem. That's why they need to strong control. Yeah? So depend on the situation. But most important thing must be strong control. Okay? Good. That's it. That is the dive site set management. So today, when we on the boat, afternoon, when we on the boat, I'm going to give you some job for you guys. Okay? For dive master set and management. For example, you counting for all the customer. You prepare emergency oxygen and first aid kit. You prepare how to use radio. You prepare something, and then I will give you some job for you guys, and then we're gonna do some skill about that. Cool. Thank you very much for our dive site set and management. Any question? No question. Now 10:45 at 10:48. Today in the classroom session is finished.